Let's talk about our girls in Malaysia, the under-19 cricket team, what they've achieved. They defeated New Zealand, just defeated Ireland by 6 runs a couple of minutes ago. What do you make of what our team were able to achieve in Malaysia, finishing 5th overall on the standings?
Very exciting story, I must say. The history has been created there by these young lads, and you must give it to them, because even the ICC and everybody that has to do with cricket has recognized them as a surprise package of this tournament. They did expect us to get near the Super 6 stage, but we did that, and we finished up in style. England was only lucky to take the last ticket to the semi-finals, because contrary to what we believe in here and what every cricket pundit would, a follower would think, the girls were not happy because they brainwashed out that game. They were telling us that they were expecting to have another win to prove to the world that the victory over New Zealand was not a fluke. And today, this morning, they have shown that same quality and that brilliant performance.
Yeah, of course, Kufre, great one. Sadly, rain washed out the game against Samoa. I'm sure if we had completed that game, that we will have had enough points to qualify, of course, for the semi-final. But this is a great achievement. The first time we are going to have a Nigerian cricket team at any level of the ICC World Cup. And I understand by this victory that the girls are guaranteed a spot at the 2027 edition of this competition. Now, share your thoughts with us. You are a grassroots cricket coach. I know the NCF, the Nigeria Cricket Federation, went around to a number of states. They came to Akwa Ibom also. Some of these girls, how were they picked for this team? And what much investment do you think we need to make in cricket? Because this team's performance has shown us that we have potential in our schools. What more do you think we can do as Nigerians, the Cricket Federation, the National Sports Commission, to build on what these girls have achieved in Malaysia?
Yes, thank you. Kudos to Mr. Yapata and his board members because of their consistency and their belief in these girls. Of investment. I think Mr. Yapata is on his way at the moment, but we are going to see the ripple effect of what he has done, and the girls have really shown that it is important to invest in cricket. It is important to invest in sport other than football. And the girls have also shown that we have this talent. Don't forget, cricket started here, as you mentioned, in our backyard in Calabar. And our progenitor also left that in our gene. We can play it well, and Bodu Yapata gave the girls a chance. The former captain of Nigeria, Captain Blessing Etem, is the assistant coach of Sarah Bakita, the head coach of the under-19 team. And Sarah Bakita in Abuja told me last November that her target for this tournament was the semi-finals. She almost got it, but not for the rain, because we would have accumulated bigger points. Even the first game that was watched out also against Samoa. So the girls have shown quality and class. Their performance in their own right, you must say. So they have the two of a Blessing and Sarah gave these girls the experience they needed to. Thanks also to Lucky Piety, the captain, Piety Lucky, correctly, the captain of the team. You can see what the mentality they have. In the last game this morning that broke the back of the Irish girls, Moibat Musa was bowling the 18th over. She made a blunder while in the first ball. The second ball, mistakenly, short ball, it went to the boundary. But even in that pressure, because I felt it here, Lillian Udeh went over to her and told her some words, and she brought a magical last delivery. And Kia McCartney couldn't stop the ball, and that set the celebration for Nigeria. They're wonderful. They're wonderful, I must say.
Yeah, definitely. Just finally, I know you have a couple of other schedule to run to now. Now, how many of these girls were picked from Akwa Ibom State and the South region? Because I know the NCF, of course, did a couple of intervention. And since you are based in the South and in Akwa Ibom, how many of these girls were picked from that region? And I'm asking this question because a parent can be at home watching now. And when their child, of course, told me about the cricket federation to their school, what they were all looking at was just the game of football. But there's something else called cricket. So how many of them from Akwa Ibom and from the South region?
Okay, two were picked for this under 19 team, and I must say credit to Bless Nathan and credit to NCF because even in the last World Cup tour to Nigeria, when the trophy arrived in Nigeria, the ICC team that visited NCF, led by William Glenn White, did ask Mr. Yapata, where else do we have cricket developing so fast in Nigeria apart from Abuja, Lagos, and Benin City? I think Uyo was the next stop.
Wow,
and
awesome.
that also has been a good reward. That was about 3 years ago, 2 years ago rather. And Uyepata and Co has given the girls here a net facility where they practice. As I'm talking to you, an oval is also going on. Construction of an oval is going on in the school that had these two young chaps, the wicket keeper, Deborah Bassi, and Ian Moore, are the ones from this same school, Community Secondary Commercial School. They made us so proud. We are so proud of them. They gave us this joy, and that's going to last for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Kufre. And I'm happy about that. I mean, imagine that their colleagues in school, their teachers, the school principal, right there in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, are listening. Two of their students have been able to do, representing Nigeria in faraway Malaysia. And I'm hopeful that other young ladies and boys in Akwa Ibom State can take to the game of cricket, considering the recognition that the NCF and the ICC has given to you now and to Akwa Ibom State in general. Thank you so much, Kufre. In the coming days, we get to talk more about cricket and to see how to develop that particular game, of course, in Nigeria.
Thank you so much. Your contribution to cricket is to popularize the story and not just football.
Yeah,
and incidentally, most of my colleague journalists do not know cricket is the second most followed sport in the world. And you are doing a good service to popularize this story.
Yeah, thank you so much. Do enjoy the rest of your day in Uyo, Kufre. Kufre, of course, Akanimo, a grassroots cricket coach and a sport journalist, did join us from Uyo this morning.